Lovely picture of the Red Sea behind me. This is Geography 20. Number 5, to continue our notes from yesterday, is that during the 600s AD, Aksum declined due to civil war. Please pray with me as we begin 20 to you. Dear Jesus, thank you so much for guiding us on our tour in Africa today and every day. Amen. Now we're going to talk about the rise and fall of West African kingdoms. The gold and salt trade. So the West African kingdoms flourished in this region of Africa, really kind of the northwest region along the Atlantic Ocean. Number 1, unlike the East African kingdoms, the kingdoms of West Africa were not as connected to the world. They were south of the Sahara, so they were relatively isolated for a while. Number 2, a vibrant trans-Saharan trade network developed where they would trade with other Bedouin peoples who lived around the Sahara. Number 3, the Sahara has many salt mines. Salt, of course, is an essential part of people's diets. It's important for preserving food as well. Number 4, the Savannah has many gold mines. Number 5, the people of the Savannah traded their gold to obtain salt from the Sahara. Number 6, strong leaders created powerful kingdoms by gaining control of profitable trade routes. Number 7, the gold and salt trade extended to Arabs of North Africa as well, and eventually Islam is introduced to West Africa through trade routes. Kingdom of Ghana, 800 to 1000 AD. Number 1, several farming villages united to form the Kingdom of Ghana, and the capital was Kumbi-Saleh. Number 2, income from gold trade was used to build a massive army and to conquer neighboring lands. Ghana could put 200,000 men into the field, more than 40,000 of them archers, and they also had cavalry forces. In 1076 AD, an Arab geographer named al-Bakri wrote a description of Ghana's royal court. The king adorns himself, wearing necklaces and bracelets, and when he sits before the people, he puts on a high cap, decorated with gold and wrapped in turbans of fine cotton. Behind the king stand 10 pages holding shields and swords decorated with gold, and on his right are the sons of the vassal kings of the country, wearing splendid garments and their hair plaited with gold. Number 3, Ghana controlled the trade routes and taxed merchants who used them. Those trade routes. The silent trade. So the silent trade, this is how it went. Some traders took part at a spot near the Niger River. Muslim traders would pile their slabs of salt in neat rows. Pounding on drums, they would invite the gold merchants to trade. Then the Muslims would mount their camels and ride off a few miles. The gold merchants would arrive, look over the piles of salt, leave some of their gold, and withdraw. Next, the Muslims would return and decide whether enough gold had been offered for their salt. If so, they would take the gold and leave the salt. If not, they would beat their drums, suggesting a second round of trading. Thus, the traders swapped salt for gold without either group meeting the other. Number 4. Arab merchants introduced new ideas, Arabic writing, Muslim styles of art, and architecture. Number 5. People of Ghana kept traditional religious beliefs, and they were invaded by Muslim Arabs, which weakened their kingdom. The Kingdom of Mali, 1200 to 1450 AD. Number 1, as trade routes shifted west after new gold discoveries were made, Mali grew in power. Number 2, Mali is led by rulers called Mansas. Mansa Musa became the most powerful ruler. Number 4, Mali expanded to control most of West Africa. Number 5, Mansa Musa converted to Islam to improve trade relations with the Muslim world. Number 6, Mansa Musa made a Hajj to Mecca, proving that he was a devout Muslim. And he, along the way, showed how wealthy Mali was by kind of leaving gold at every city he would go to. This man spread upon Cairo the flood of his generosity. There was no person, officer,